This week, I'm finally coming face to face with you, and my heart hasn't stopped rehearsing all the things I want to say, but probably won't. I've imagined this moment so many times that it almost feels unreal. This week, it finally happens, and I don't know if I'm ready. This week, I'll look into the eyes that once felt like home, and I'll find out if they still remember me. I keep wondering if you'll notice how nervous I'll be when we meet, because this week I'm finally facing the person who changed everything. This week I'll stand in front of you with every memory we ever created playing in my head like a movie I can't pause. I don't know if I'll smile, cry, or break down. This week, I'll finally see you again, and that uncertainty terrifies me. This week, I'll face the person I once prayed for, and I'll realize if my prayers were ever truly answered. You'll never understand how much strength it's taking me to face you this week, after all the words left unsaid. This week, the distance between us disappears, and I'll finally see if time healed or only hid the pain. This week, I'll know if the version of you I loved still exists, or if I've been holding onto a ghost. I'm not sure what scares me more, seeing you again, or realizing I no longer feel what I once did. This week, I'll meet the same face that once made my world spin, but now it might make my heart ache. I've dreamed about this reunion 1,000 times, but dreams never show you the tremble in your voice when it's real. This week, I'm walking into a storm I used to call love, and I don't know if I'll survive the calm or the chaos. My hands will probably shake, my heart will race, and still I'll stand tall. Because this week, I finally face you. I don't know if I'll recognize your eyes, or if they'll look at me like a stranger's do. This week, I'll finally see if closure was a lie, or something we can still create with one last look. I'll stand in front of you with a smile, pretending I'm not breaking inside from everything we never became. This week, the silence between us will finally speak, and I'm terrified of what it might say. Every heartbeat feels heavier the closer this week gets, because every beat reminds me I'm not over you. I keep telling myself I'm strong enough to face you, but my heart keeps whispering, "Are you sure?" This week, I'll find out if your voice still melts me, or if I've finally learned to listen without drowning. I don't know if I'll hug you or hold back, but either way, my soul will feel everything. This week, the memories I buried will rise, and I'll have to face them through your eyes. I've been pretending I'm ready for this, but deep down, I know seeing you will unravel everything I've built to forget you. This week, I'll face the reason behind every sleepless night and every almost healed wound. I hope I can look at you without searching for the person I fell for in the past. This week, I'll face you not as who I was, but as who I've become because of you. I've replayed every moment we shared, every goodbye, and now it all leads to this one meeting. This week, I'll see you again, and maybe then I'll understand why the universe kept us apart for so long. I'm not sure if this meeting is a test, a chance, or a final goodbye, but it's coming, and my heart knows it. This week, I'll find out if my heart still skips or if it's finally learned to beat steady without you. You'll never know how many nights I prepared for this moment that's finally about to arrive. This week, I'll face the one person I couldn't forget, even when I tried to convince myself I did. I've imagined this day as both a blessing and a heartbreak, and I still can't decide which one it'll be. This week, I'll look at you and realize if love still lingers or if time has stolen even that. I wonder if you'll sense how much I've missed you just from the way I look at you. This week, everything I've been avoiding will come alive again in a single glance. I'm walking into this meeting with courage, fear, and love, all holding hands inside me. This week, I'll see if your presence still feels like warmth or like a reminder of what's gone. I've built walls to protect myself, but I fear they'll crumble the second our eyes meet. This week, I'll face the truth my heart's been running from, the truth that you still matter. I don't know what's worse, hoping you'll feel something too, or realizing you don't. This week, I'll discover if what we had was timeless or just temporary madness. I'll try to stay calm, but inside, every memory will scream for attention when I see you again. This week, I'll finally stop wondering, what if? Because I'll see for myself what remains between us. The thought of facing you both excites and breaks me, like light and shadow playing on the same heart. I'm not sure if this week will heal me or destroy me, but either way, I'm ready. This week, I'll finally see if your smile still feels like sunlight or if it burns like the truth I've avoided. I've imagined your voice for so long, but hearing it again might shatter every wall I built to forget you. This week, I'll face the person who knew me best, and the silence between us will say everything we never could. I wonder if your eyes will still recognize the soul that once danced for you in secret. This week, I'll stand inches away from the person who taught me both love and loss in the same breath. I can already feel my heartbeat betraying me, whispering your name like it never learned to stop. This week, I'll walk toward you with trembling hands and a heart heavy with unspoken memories. I've told myself I'm over you, but I'll know the truth when I see how my eyes react to yours. This week, I'll meet you again, not as your past, but as the lesson you left behind. I'll find out if the chemistry between us was a dream or something time could never erase. This week, I'll face the reflection of every choice I made, the good, the bad, and the unforgettable you. My soul already knows this week will test my strength more than any heartbreak ever has. I'll see if your presence still feels like destiny or just a memory I romanticized too long. This week, I'll face the one person I both prayed to meet and prayed to forget. I keep wondering if you'll sense how much I've missed you without me saying a single word. This week, I'll learn if our story ended too soon or exactly when it needed to. You'll never know how many nights I cried for this day to come, and now I'm scared it finally has. This week, I'll see if love still lives in your eyes, or if I was the only one still holding on. I'll stand before you, calm on the outside, chaos on the inside, like nothing ever changed, yet everything did. This week, I'll realize if my heart still belongs to you, or if it's ready to finally rest. The closer this meeting gets, the louder my thoughts become, begging for closure or a miracle. This week, I'll see if the distance made us strangers or just stronger versions of what we were. You'll never understand how many times I imagined this moment, wishing it would heal the parts of me you broke. This week, I'll face the chapter I never finished, and maybe this time I'll write the ending myself. My heart already feels the tension of the moment before our eyes meet, an eternity in a single second. This week, I'll know if the universe still pulls us together or if it's finally letting me go. I'm not sure if I'll say hello or if I'll just stare, trying to remember how it used to feel. This week, I'll see if forgiveness comes naturally or if pain still speaks louder. I'll find out if our connection was real or just something I kept alive in my imagination. This week, I'll learn if seeing you again will bring peace or reopen every wound I thought was healed. My soul is preparing itself for the collision of past and present. It's been waiting too long for this. This week, I'll face the eyes that once made me feel infinite, even when everything else felt temporary. I've practiced what I'll say, but I know my heart will forget every word the second I see you. This week, I'll face the love that almost destroyed me and thank it for making me who I am. I'm not sure if I'll feel butterflies or heartbreak, but I know I'll feel something I can't describe. This week, I'll see if your presence still calms me or if it just reminds me of what I lost. You'll never know the storm brewing inside me as I prepare to meet you again. This week, I'll learn if we were ever meant to be, or if fate was only teaching me to let go. I'll face the person who turned my world upside down, and I'll find out if it was worth it. This week, I'll see if love can survive silence, distance, and time, or if it fades like everything else. Every heartbeat feels like a countdown to the moment I finally see you again. This week, I'll face the love that once felt eternal and realize how much it changed me. I'll stand in front of you knowing that even if nothing happens, this meeting means everything. This week, I'll find out if time softened the pain or just disguised it with routine. I can already imagine the tension in the air, the kind that says, we still feel it, don't we? This week, I'll see if we've both healed or if our scars still recognize each other. I'll face the truth my heart's been avoiding. Some people never really leave you, even when they do. This week, I'll realize whether I want closure or just an excuse to see you again. I'll see if my heart trembles when I hear your voice, or if it's finally steady without you. This week, I'll meet the person who once knew my soul, and I'll see if they still remember its language. I've been preparing myself for this day, but emotions don't follow preparation. They follow love. This week, I'll find out if the pain was worth the memories we created together.